Hey guys, Creator Mom. I want to make another victim message about having narcissistic parents. I'm just being sarcastic. Somebody commented, essentially, why don't you just grow up and realize that you don't have to talk to anybody you don't want to, which is good. You know, I agree with that message. I do. Grow up. You know, if people are toxic in your life and they're not treating you right, you cut them off and you move on, you move forward, right? I love that message. I believe in it. But, you know, sometimes it's not that cut and dry. It is cut and dry, but it's not cut and dry because that goal, that can be the end goal. Yes, eventually no contact, growing, developing. But sometimes that does take a little time and a little support, depending on who you're working with. Some people switching states like that is easy. They're like, boom, I'm dropping this person. I'm dropping that old life. I'm dropping the story that I am this person who has been had a narcissistic parent, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm just going to drop that story and I'm switching states. But sometimes it's not that cut and dry for people. And that's where wonderful people like friggin' Jay Reed, I love that guy, who talks about growing up as a scapegoat to a narcissistic parent. He is helping people recover because, see, sometimes it's not as easy as just saying, fucking do this and get over it. You know what I mean? That's why we have these wonderful people expounding on these topics and really helping people to understand, because you can come out of the mindset. Sometimes people don't even realize that this is what's going on. People who have narcissistic parents, they think they're the problem. They don't even realize. But once you do realize, you sometimes backslide a little bit and you get confused again. And you're like, well, no, maybe I was the problem. So it can be a process is what I'm saying. It can be. And maybe for some, it's not. Maybe for some, it's just black and white, cut and dry. So anyways, I want to say that I had made that video about narcissistic parents being like your gatekeeper to the outer world. They want to know everybody that you know, basically, so they can stalk you, basically, and tell people how awful you are, really. Share their negative opinions of you to these people who you know. So that's, they're gatekeepers in that way. They're also kind of like gatekeepers to your soul, because they even prevent you from knowing who you are, because you have to accept their message. You don't have to, but if you grew up with it, the message became part of your programming a bit. So detaching from that and saying no to resisting it, basically saying no, this is false programming. That shit can be fucking hard to detach from, because it's like a rubber band. You stretch it, you come far from it, and then boom, you kind of come back. You gotta address the underlying beliefs and stuff. So yeah, I'm sure people would love to just say, I'm grown up now, I'm a big girl, and I'm it's more than just not having the person in your life. That is step one, gaining distance from the narcissistic parent or the person. And then you kind of have to see where those influences, where the bugs are in your own system. And people making videos and talking about it helps people to relate. I don't make these videos because I'm sad for myself. That's what I hate about talking about narcissism, because people think oh, she's just whining, she just wants to be a victim. It's no, I do not make videos about narcissism for anybody's fucking empathy or sympathy. Literally, I'm good. I don't make videos on social media so I can cry about my life. Trust me, I don't. That ain't my style at all. I make the videos once I feel like I can speak from it in a objective type of way. It's funny. I don't know why people act like that. Maybe they're just projecting and they get overwhelmed by people saying what they've experienced, and they're just like, I'm not a victim, So you shouldn't be, have a victim mentality, or you should just get over it because I got over it. It's just like, people don't realize that they don't have to listen to your videos. I don't know. They think that they have to comment on people's videos who they don't agree with, or just to tell people what's right and what. It's just like, no one needs you to do that. Like, move along. If something somebody's talking about is agitating you, why do you feel like you have to express your agitation with that person? Express it to yourself. Like, does that person need to be the recipient of your agitation towards them? I don't think so. Just move along. People have difficulty with this. I notice that about Facebook too. People watch these reels and shorts, and they're so self-righteous. They have to comment about what, oh, that's wrong. Blah, blah, blah. It's just like, dude, if you don't like the way somebody's doing something, move the fuck on. Bye.